Hey guys, hello, 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 happy Friday, hello. So I'm gonna wait a little bit for some of you guys to sign on. If not, then you could definitely catch this video on the playback. Let me clean my camera. My face is so oily today. Oh my god. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, babes. Hey guys. I just came from work. I worked very late today. Today I work was super busy for me because we had to set up for our community garden. We have a little garden on our property.
Why are you shaking my feet?
Stop worrying. We have a little garden on our property at my job, and normally every year we plant plants. Like today we plant onions, cucumbers, basil. What else did we plant? Tomatoes, peppers, cayenne pepper. We planted a lot of things today. So I am exhausted. And if you guys, those of you who live in New York, it was cold today. It was very cold today. So we were out there for about 5 hours planting in the cold. So if I feel a little stuffy, that's why. Because I've been outside all day. But I wanted to come to you guys with this really quick video because I just saw this video last night. It was from Megan Merlin. Definitely check out her YouTube channel on YouTube. And she did a really, we already have a system of follow-up. Like if you guys check out your Scentsy workstation, there's a follow-up video already on there called the 222 system. And that system is something that I try my hardest to stay up on because I'm always, honest about some of my weaknesses that I need to work on in my business. And one of those things is following up with my customers. For me, I mean, it's no excuse why you shouldn't follow up with your customers, first of all. But some of the challenges that I run into is time. Like I will put in my planner. I already have a planner. This one's from Kit Life. I recommend those of you who are new to get an Erin Condren planner. If you're going to get an Erin Condren planner, contact me right away because I have an affiliated link with that company and you can get a pretty cool discount. So just let me know beforehand. But I will put like to-do lists in my planner to make sure that I follow up with my customers. But it's hard for me to keep track of it. So I watched this video last night because like I told you guys, I'm a student of the world. I don't pretend or act like I know everything. If I can hear advice from another consultant, especially a director, because that's where I see myself as a superstar director. But if I can get advice from them, I definitely want to hear and listen. So I wanted to share this with you guys. Megan Merlin did a video, I think it was Thursday night actually. Well, yesterday was Thursday, talking about her follow-up system and how her system has helped her, make some pretty substantial income. So she uses her system, she calls it the 111 system. So basically, if her customer purchases from her, the minute her customer gets their item, the day after, she'll contact them and just let them know, ask them, is everything okay? Did anything break? Things like that. Just to make sure they got their item okay, especially if you have a customer that orders online. You should definitely do that. Make sure you make a note of their tracking number and just make sure you jot down on your calendar the date they're going to get their order. But if you have hand in your orders to your customers, you definitely want to contact them a day later just to make sure their order came in okay and they were satisfied. Then after that, the next follow-up is 1 week after. So the day one follow-up and the 1 week follow-up, you're not selling to your customer. You're not selling to them. The 1 week follow-up is basically to see if they opened up their warmers. Make sure it's not sitting on a shelf somewhere. You want to make sure they open up their warmers, they assemble it correctly. If they have any questions they want to ask you, did they warm their scents yet? Whatever they purchase, if it's a laundry care item, they end up using their item, things like that. So then after that, you mark on your calendar 1 month. So you mark on 1 month, and then that month you contact them, asking them if they would like to place another order with you and what have you. But you guys got to get out there and ask. Don't let fear stop you, because you're losing a lot of potential and income if you don't follow up. You're losing out all that income. Because when they say the fortune is in the follow-up, that is a statement that is absolutely true. And I really feel that you encourage you guys to invest time, because many of you are new, so y'all can get up on the game right away. I wasn't doing that when I first started. I was not following up with anyone really as much as I should. I was sort of had that mindset of that my customers is going to just, when they run out, they know to reach out to me. But that's not always the case, because if you're not following up, who? Get him out. Because if you're not following up with them, someone else will. So you want to make sure that you're consistently following up with your customers. Now, here's the thing. As you guys know, I do have a training coach, and she did. What the heck happened? Who's that? All right, leave it. And one thing that she stressed this morning is that we were in like a training session with other individuals. It was like 110 people on her Periscope this morning, and these are people who most of them are not in MLM. I'm like the only person in this group that's in my coaching group that my mentor has. I'm the only one that's really in MLM. There's a few other girls that are in Mary Kay and Avon and stuff like that. So the other people that were in this group who are part of other industries, like they're like authors and motivational speakers and stuff like that, who take her training class, they were sort of like really, giving MLMs a bad rep. But here's the thing, she totally shut them down. Like, I love my coach and my mentor. She's not a Scentsy consultant. She's just someone that I found on Facebook, actually on Periscope. I found her on Periscope, and I've been I take her artist sales class, and she has been a phenomenal. Like, she has totally expanded my business. Absolutely, 100%. I have a totally different mindset and a different mission about my business now, that I just know I'm going to be absolutely wonderful at this. And like I said, she's totally shut them down, the group. She says, you know what? Anybody can do an MLM. But people quit because they don't try and they don't stay consistent. So follow up, guys. I want to tell you guys, you have to invest time and stay consistent. Like, I would pick a day during the week that's just dedicated to your follow up. Okay? Because that is considered income producing activity. Following up is considered income producing activity. And you guys should always do things in your business that are income producing. Okay? Let me make an example. Let's say, okay, so every Saturday I make my samples for the whole week. Okay, I make 50 samples for the week coming up. Me making samples is not an income producing activity. I don't make income from making samples. I make income from passing the samples out. That's the income producing activity. Because in the beginning, I would make all these samples. Yes. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. You changed it? You changed his diaper? Awesome. So in the beginning, I would like... All right. Leave him more. So in the beginning, I would make all these samples, and then when it came time for me to pass it out, I wouldn't pass out enough before the end of the week, and then I'd be like, oh my God, I have like 30... Aurora, stop. I have like 30-something samples left over, and my goal was to pass out 50. So, Aurora, go sit down. I'm sorry, guys. So, again, you guys got to do things that are income-producing activities. So, you doing follow-up, again, is an income-producing activity. And I definitely think that you guys should invest a day, pick a day to pass out those samples. Okay, so all right, so that's what she was talking about. And also, I just wanted to add to that, when you're following with your customers after a month, you definitely want to introduce your monthly subscription program if that's something that you're going to do. I did a video, I think it was yesterday, about that. But okay, so she does 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. If you guys need me to elaborate a little more, let me know, and I'm more than happy to. But I think you guys should take advantage of that. You could change it how you want. You could do 3 days, 3-week, and 3-month. Okay, so the second thing I want to get you guys into is if you are uncomfortable with calling your customers for follow-up, I would go with calling versus texting and emailing. That's just my opinion. I've been doing this for quite a while, so I do get a lot more feedback more by calling them than texting them. That's just me. And in the training video that I saw yesterday with Megan Merlin, she suggested this awesome app that I just downloaded this morning and used, and I got probably 65% people contact me back for orders and also to to give me status on the orders that they have received. There's this app that is absolutely free. It's called Slide Dial. That's SLYDIAL. Slide Dial. This app is amazing. I don't know why I never came across it before. This app sends you directly to your customer's voicemail. Okay? So if you can call your customers through this app, and it goes straight to their voicemail. So when they have time to listen to their voicemail, they'll listen to it and then contact you back. And I always end it up by saying, "Oh, you can call or text me," and I, give them my number and get on the voicemail. But I think this is awesome because a lot of my customers are out of state and in different time zones. So there may be times where it'd be like 9 a.m. for me, but it could be like, for example, Jennifer is probably like, if it's 9 a.m. for me, okay, it's probably like, I'm trying to think, maybe about 6 a.m. for you. But anyway, I have customers that it's just not the right time, because if I'm also, my local customers live in New York or New Jersey, if I contact them around 9 a.m., they're probably just getting to work and what have you. But either way, I like leaving voice messages because whenever someone listens to their voice messages, so it's like they're 100% at they're 100% at attention for it. Like, same thing with emails and texting and stuff. Like, they're listening to it and they have, I have their undivided attention and what have you. Like, if I'm calling someone and they're driving or they're doing something, I'm sort of like interrupting what they're doing. So, that's why I love this Slide Dial. And I did it today, and I called some of my customers just to follow up with them. Then, guys, I'm working on my follow-up. I'm not good with follow-up, and that's something that I'm trying to work on every day. And Slide Dial is like more convenient for me because, again, my customers listen to the voice messages at their own leisure. They're not forced to pick up my phone call. So I know I did one for you, Angela. I did one for you today, too. That was Slide Dial. So if you're wondering why your phone didn't ring when I called, it's because I did my Slide Dial app, and it just went directly to your voicemail. Okay? So, Warren, go over there. And it went directly to your voicemail. So I think this app is totally awesome. I think if any of you guys have an Android phone, an iPhone, any type of smartphone, you guys should definitely take advantage of that and use it. Even after this broadcast, I'm going to go back. I brought out my laptop here. And I'm going to contact all of my customers, like everybody, and contact them and ask them if they want to place an order or whatever. And okay, so let's say, like, for example, today I contacted a few people following up on. Some of these people purchased from me like 2 months ago. So as you guys can tell, I've been really, really naughty with my follow-up. So I contacted these people and I was like, "Hi, Jaden, it's me, Letitia. I just want to make sure your room sprays turned out okay. Contact me anytime, call or text me at 929, and I send my number." And then I had another customer who recently purchased from me, and I said, "Hey, Samantha, I just want to make sure your order came through okay. I noticed that you purchased on my website. I said the date, and I just want to make sure you opened up your box, put up your warmer. If you have any questions, contact me or text me at this number." Okay, so that's how I did that. So I'm sort of like starting over with my follow-up. What's awesome about your business is that you can reboot it. You can reboot it anytime. You can definitely do that. And those who are new, April and Angela, you guys should just, starting today, start following up. Start following up with your customers. Come up with a system. It could be through a planner. You could take a notebook, right? And print out a calendar. And like, let's say if you followed up with 5 people today, know that next week follow up with them again. And then a month later, follow up with them again. Now, let's say if I contacted my customer, I did the 1 day after her order came, after she got her order. Then I do the 1 week, and then I do the 1 month. And let's say once I come to my 1 month follow up with my customer, and she's like, "Oh, I'm good. I don't want anything. I'm good. I have enough bars. I have enough washer whips, and I'm good. I don't need anything." Okay, good. So, Samantha. So just so you know, I'm just going to touch base with you in a month, and that's it. That's it. Okay, she's going to touch base with me in a month. Awesome. So make sure you note in that calendar when that month comes that you contact her. So once you get to that 1 month follow-up and they're fine and they don't need anything, contact them the next month and the next month and the next month. But the point, guys, keep following up. Keep following up. We're going to work on this together. And those of you who are new, I want y'all to get into the habit from the gate with following up with those customers. You know, Angela, all those customers you had in March, you should definitely, if you didn't do so already, I'm pretty sure they got their orders in. Definitely follow up with them. Reach out to them. Just ask them, "Hey, so-and-so, how's your order? How's your bars? How's it working out? Did you get a chance to open your warmer?" And that's it. You're not selling to them. But then next month, okay, let's say towards the end of May, stop worry. Towards the end of May, definitely follow up with them again and ask them if they need any other items, because they ordered from you in March, Angela. So definitely I would say come towards the end of May, early June, they're probably going to want more Scentsy again. Okay? They're probably going to want more Scentsy again. I'm pretty sure they will. But we're not getting out there and asking our customers and wanting their business again. For one, they're not going to be appreciated. Okay? The average customer who has a consultant who works in direct sales, the average people that really get follow up on, I've heard it's about 20%. Okay? 80% of the time we're not following up with our customers. That's just honest. We work so hard to get this sale, and we're like, "Okay, I got a $50 sale. I got it. Okay." And then next thing you know it, they get just wither away in the dust. Their order forms get missing. Worry, stop. Their order forms go missing. I mean, whatever. We sort of just lose in the dust. And I'm absolutely 1,000% guilty of that. So I want you guys, encourage you guys to follow up with your customers. I mean, why not? Follow up. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you guys go. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. But thank you guys so much for watching, and continue to have an awesome day. Bye.